What's happening? What's happening? It's your girl back at it like a jackrabbit. Okay. Collective energy read. If your sign falls out the deck and they have no correlation to you, it may be somebody that you're having an energy exchange with throughout the day, as well as you may also have an ancestor message here. Okay. Don't forget to hit like, share, as well as subscribe so you know next time that I post. Okay. We ask for divine love, light, protection over this deck. Collective energy read. Collective energy read. Alright. Stop right there. Alright, somebody wants to get real freaky with you, okay? They want to get freaky. And they wait until y'all get situated, but they wouldn't mind bringing a friend, okay? Alright. This incident could be a part of the past with somebody named, let me see. Somebody named Dee Dee, a married couple. That was a headache. And an old hag keeps calling your phone thinking you will help an op. Laugh out loud. You love them. I don't. Okay. Beating down your block, knocking pictures off the wall. Okay. Somebody is tapping on things, trying to annoy you. It's a demon really just trying to say hello. For somebody of the past, okay, if this is happening to you. And who needs friends or family with ops like these? So this is a group of people of the past still trying to be prevalent, but there's no space for them in your future. And they could have been paying somebody to knock on things and try to annoy you. It's really just a demon trying to say hello from somebody of the past. A whole old hag that keep calling your phone thinking you will help a op. And you said you love them, I don't. These people was nothing but a group of headache. They was working with this married couple and Dee Dee. Okay? And that could be something of the past. Alright. Okay, from the bottom of this deck, we shall go. And remember, it's somebody that want to get freaky with you, but they ready for y'all to get settled somewhere, but they wouldn't mind bringing in somebody else, okay? All right, you could have been dealing with a lot of members of fellow coven families or organization groups of your community. There could always be gossiping and talking back and forth, okay, this group of these fellow coven families, organizations, and groups, okay? They could have met up at a game somewhere, or they could have met up with you at a game somewhere, okay? And they could have been discussing you there. Yeah, and they spoke to them about the situation, okay? Whoever part of these different families and organizations that you was around, baby, they talked to them about the situation. They said, F-U-B, I'm supposed to talk to somebody that ain't got doo-doo diddly squat to do with doo-doo diddly squat. That's who I'm supposed to talk to. I ain't gonna talk to the CEO and president of their own body, okay? That's what they said. You could have been a cold peak. Emergency, infant or child is missing or has been abducted. Okay, you could be this abducted child that was abducted by these coven members out here that spoke to somebody else about the situation. Okay, this what could have transpired with you. And you may not know that all this been going on behind the scenes with these fellow coven families and organizations and groups of your community that be at these games, meeting up at this game one day, okay? And you could have been, they could have been discussing you being this cold pink child, missing or adopted child out here. And this group is now heartbroken because they was caught. It did not work, okay? They are now caught. It did not work, all right? And now they trying to leave the spot, okay? They trying to get up out of Dodge. That's what I'm hearing. They trying to move. They trying to shake the spot, okay? Don't go nowhere. Stay right where you at. All right, because it's dawn and breakthrough and awareness of what they been out here doing with these coven fellow families, organizations, and groups. And they keep speaking about something pertaining to you, and it could be this cold pink situation with you being this abducted child. And it could have happened at a game. Okay, they're heartbroken that they caught up and it didn't work. They're trying to leave and shake the spot, okay? Because people are aware and it's some kind of breakthrough on what has transpired. One of them got a surgical scar on the stomach, okay? This could have been somebody that used to go to these games, okay, or meet up at these games somewhere, okay? This who was doing this. And this person that likes Starbucks or drinks Starbucks or works there, okay, or you do, take it how it resonates. Some but pertaining to Starbucks. And some being archived out here in a collection of historical documents, records providing information about a place, institution, group, or people. Okay, this could be these Coven family members, okay, and organizations, okay, that was did some kind of code pink, okay, some about a game as well, okay, and some kind of historical collection of documents. Now, it may be this old head tarot reader that was involved with this group or know something about this situation that could be on YouTube. She an old head tarot reader, okay? I'm hearing she like coffee. And they knew about this person took their own mother out, okay? Somebody with a surgical scar on their stomach took their own mother out. And they could know something about it. And this that same person that be meeting up at these games, okay? And something about a garage apartment. It's significant. Somebody in a garage apartment took their mother out. That could be knowing this Aries, or this could be your side. This have to do with the first house. They have something going on with their face, head, neck, or nose, or sinuses all the time. And they have a problem with self-expression, or they big on it, and they got some kind of behavior or habits with their personality, as well as psychological health going on with them. Some about their appearance and first impressions when you could have met this person, and some about their head or face once again, and some about their style, okay? They knew that they was rich, okay? This Aries could have been looking at this person as if they were rich, okay? And they seen Starbucks, okay? They seen fame off of this person and big money, okay? Starbucks. That's also what I'm hearing. And that they knew that this could have been your biological father, that this Aries knew they had money, right? And this Aries was seeing it, that your father had Starbucks, okay? It was a star with a lot of money. I don't know what they did for a job or whatever, but whatever it was, it brought in and grossed in a lot of money. And these Aries took your father's home, that was your biological father's home, collective, and they didn't want you knowing anything about it, so they were sending these documents of this information pertaining to this house, and this deed was being sent to that home that you knew nothing about, okay? And they was working with some church-going folks, speaking about it, and one of them could stay in this garage apartment. Church-going folks about the situation with your biological father's home. And they was trying to, this person with this surgical scar that took out their own mother that was hanging out at this game was trying to put negative thoughts in their head about you, and it was not working, okay? Because they wanted to take over this biological father's home that was supposed to be given to you, collective. These people was nothing but energy, vampire, narcissists, drama kings and queens, control freaks and critics out here, passive-aggressive behavior, okay? And remember, it's something about some kind of historical records as well. These people constantly send you black magic, too. I'm going to keep that one to myself. And remember as well, this old head tarot reader knows something about this person that had a surgical scar that took their mother out, okay? And they could be on YouTube, or used to be, okay? Don't trust the government officials. All of them are Coven members gang stalking you. And one of them could know this person who stay in this garage apartment in your local community. And they knew about them as well, and speaking back and forth to this petitioner that they be sleeping with. They be sleeping around with their petitioner. The person they get to do black magic on you. And they also know this dog breeder. This dog breeder know this person with a garage apartment, and also know this government officials that you don't need to trust, because they all Coven members, are part of these Coven families and organizations and groups that's been gang stalking you. And one of them want to send you a heartfelt message. They ain't cared in this damn long, okay? And they could be working with this Aries figure behind the scene, this father figure. And one of them is sleeping around for a place to stay, pillar to post. That know Alan. And they could have met up at this game somewhere, okay? When this person could have a surgical scar on their stomach again, they took their mother out. Okay, they sleeping around for a place to stay at this point. Alan. And remember that this group knew something about your father. You could be this cold pink baby that had a father that was looked at as being a star with a lot of money. So they were Starbucks, okay? And these church-going folks were trying to take what was theirs, try to set them up, and these different people of the community are part of these different groups and organizations. One of them could have had a metal plate in their leg, or you do, okay? Metal plate in the leg. Somebody that know this dog breeder and be talking around to these church folks in this group. Kathy. We got Kathy, Allen. Zamora. Okay, Zamora could have been at this game or knows this mother who this person who took out their mother. And old Frankenberry face. Okay, Zamora, Frankenberry face, Kathy. Who else was it? Allen. Okay. This Aries. This person with a metal plate in their leg. Harvey. Something could have happened doing Harvey with one of these people. Okay. This could have been a natural disaster or somebody actually named Harvey. Okay. This person that you could have went to Fire Wings at. Okay. They could be going to this game or meeting up with somebody at a game. Okay. With the surgical scar on their stomach that took out their mother. And this group is scared how accurate you are. They're scared how accurate you are when it comes to these situations. You this cold pink child that they seen your daddy as a lick, okay? And he could have been a part of these Coven families and organizations as well with this group. But they seen your daddy as a lick, and they set it up amongst community members with these church-going folks, this father figure, okay? And they are heartbroken at this time because it's seen that they stole you, and it's awareness of what's really going on in this situation and how they was using these different people, even government officials, to attack you. And everyone involved will have to pay, okay? They're scared at how accurate you are with knowing who they are, okay? And everyone involved will have to pay. Okay, somebody is Ugandan, okay? East Africa, Ugandan. Okay, so they got somebody from Uganda in the mix. Okay, or you could be Ugandan. Okay, and they're doing it. Okay, and a lady from the cloning center is coming up to your current job, trying to irritate your child. Your child does not like them. They could have been working with this church organization group. Okay, and these were a part of the groups that was using their different official jobs in the community to attack people. And they could know something about this lady from the cloning center has someone chained up or knows or is aware of someone being chained up somewhere. She's a part of it. Okay, she has very dark energy, but she pretends to not have it. Okay. Okay. So they put chemicals on this person's on your drugs to try to get you chained up somewhere. Working with this lady from the cloning center. Okay. And they was trying to get you under some kind of false investigation with these church-going folks because they were trying to steal this home that was left to you by this biological father that this Aries knew about, and this person that have a surgical scar on their stomach that took out their mother. Okay, so they were rerouting this information about this home and deed back to the house that they stole. Okay, and they're always under many fake profiles. And remember when I said someone of your past keeps making someone thump and make a lot of noise? This is really a demon saying hello of the past. Okay, and they're always saying smoke something. Okay. And somebody smells fishy down there, it's an STD. They can know this Latin king, okay? And they're heartbroken that they are caught and it did not work, okay? You had to detox you're this person that they're scared of how accurate you are, including this person with a surgical scar on their stomach that took out their mother. And everyone involved with this group will pay, okay? They will, okay? They think they're not, but they will, okay? Because they didn't know that you were the shaman, angel, or healer, okay? You came to do a job and was to lure them into the divine trap, and they fell for it, okay? All right, they tried to get a false investigation done for what was left to you by a biological father. These were church going folks, somebody who lived in a garage. Okay, don't trust these government officials, all a part of covens and gang stalking. Okay, like there's real crimes to be adhered to, but they effing with you. That's how you know that these are coven members. They want to send you a fake heartfelt message. They ain't cared in this long, okay? Somebody's always saying smoke somebody with a metal plate in their leg. They were sleeping with this petitioner. They know this dog breeder. They were putting chemicals on your drugs, trying to get you chained up somewhere, as well as working with this lady from the cloning center, okay? They're always coming up to your current job. Okay, they was trying to take over something with this Aries, this father figure that belonged to you, and one of them could have took out their own damn mother, okay, because they trifling, okay, with a surgical scar on their stomach. And they was trying to put negative thoughts in their head about you, and it's just not working. Okay, this person with a surgical scar that's scared of how accurate you are. They seen your daddy as a lick, okay, as being rich, okay, and they wanted his Starbucks, okay, or somebody works there. Latin King, okay, and somebody who have a smelly, fishy odor going on down there. It's dawn and breakthrough on what they did. You could be this cold pink child. They did something that could have transpired at a game somewhere, okay? And now they trying to see it as time to leave, okay? They trying to leave. It's some kind of historical documentation that is being found somewhere. Fire Wings, Harvey, Old Frankenberry face, she a female. Zamora, Kathy, Alan, sleeping around for a place to stay, Energy Vampire, and these were all a part of these fellow coven families, organizations, and groups in your community. Somebody that is Uganda, from Ugandan, okay? This old head female tarot reader that knows about something transpiring with this, okay? You had to detox from this group. I wanted to see what was happening at this game. They had met up with this affectionate man, okay? He real affectionate and loving, okay? And they was trying to have an ongoing battle with this man. This could be your father, okay? That they could have met up at a game or something, okay? They could have put something in his cup to make him fatigue, okay? To try to take over this money and try to gain this financial gain over him. These were immature people, okay? It could have happened during wintertime with an Aquarius. Or this is who they sent in to come for you. This was a hidden enemy from your town or community that was working with the Scorpio, could have stayed in the home with, or you could be the Scorpio. They was trying to have some kind of reunion or live in some kind of past nostalgia with you. Okay, to try to bring you back in, lure you in, to bring you in some kind of despair with poisoning of the mind, body, or soul. Okay, and wanted you to see you in instability once again with a Scorpio energy. Okay, the Scorpio energy is heavy, working with a Pisces out here. Okay, they abandoned you and then tried to make you feel like you was in guilt. And then they tried to have like they had anger towards you. Okay, because they want you to feel remorse for them not being in your life, but they was really just trying to cause you trauma, trying to see you cry. And want you to cry with spilled milk, but these people was never worth it. Somebody is 65, 66, or 67 or born in them years. Somebody is 56, 57, or 58 or born in them years. Okay, these were occult forces, a part of these coven families that was doing this to you. Yeah. There some kind of results are coming into fruition at this point in time from these cultivated ideas. Okay, you manifesting something and it's something pertaining to your birth. Okay, or you growing up with this group. Okay, somebody could have been 75, 76, 78, or born in them years. Somebody could have been 57, 58, or 59. This has to do with you growing up as a child. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay? And how these financial beginnings was left to you. And this could be the reason why you could be this cold pink baby. Okay? You are very loyal. Even since a younger person, you were seen as being a very loyal energy and a hard worker, okay? And for some reason, you could always manifest money very easily, even when as a child. If they never gave you any money, you could make money easily, okay? The divine made provided for you even since a child. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? For some kind of reason, like, if they was trying to come in and do this black magic on you since a child and have you in a low vibrative state by making sure that you couldn't really eat, the other siblings could eat, but you couldn't really eat, divine always made sure you was fed, okay? You had money, you was fed, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, they was doing something with their brother, okay? And they was telling your teachers coming up to do stuff and your counselors trying to make it seem like you had some neat counseling all the time when you was really this person that just was love. I don't know what I'm picking up on right now. Just follow what I'm saying here. Okay, you'll know the energy because you'll know who you is in the energy. Okay, so take it how it resonate. They was working with these authoritarian figures trying to conform you into what they wanted you to do, as well as they working with these pastors and different leaders or a lead at a job, okay, or institution. They were all a part of these same beliefs, trying to bring you long difficulty in whatever you was doing in life, knowing that you was a person that showed real love and you was very balanced. And they hated that you was balanced, that they kept trying to make you go through ups and downs with a Capricorn, especially during the winter time. They was trying to shake up your life and have you juggling your money with this Capricorn. Okay, while they was doing these money transfers behind your back. Wanted you to go through some kind of financial stress. You could have been building a job. They was trying to make you lose your profits. Okay? You could be a prophet. Okay? They was trying to have you in legal matters with a two-faced judge somewhere. They was trying to do abuse of power. Okay? And they was mentoring each other how they was going to come up against you. They was upset that you have self-discipline because remember, y'all don't have the same belief patterns. Theirs is do whatever they think in their mind they should do. You're not like that. You have morals to you, okay? So that by you speaking this truth, they had to detach and try to act like you was the issue while they was using this government body to do so because they wanted power over this money that was left to you, okay? You could be this cold pink child that was stolen by these coven members. That's why they won't tell you who you are, okay? They upset because you still had this inner strength and you still winning, okay? They upset because somewhere in the background, you got some trusted friends, okay? They can't use these control attainment tactics on them. They strong-minded just like you and they brave. And they confidence, they have already been through the trenches, okay? And ain't nothing they can do to affect these people's moves, okay? And they know a snake when they see them, okay? These are kind of people that they can't play. You know what I'm saying? They mad because you honest and you truthful with whatever you're doing. You got this protection around you. Okay? You could be this empress that was stolen was a cold pink baby out here. You the empress. You been had this link to you. Anything else? Yeah, and they being exposed, okay? And you being seen as a very positive light of your community, okay? You fun, okay? You confident at the same time, and you good with expressing yourself, okay? And you know how to have fun, okay? You're not a tightwad and a greedy snake, okay? Yeah, you're going through some kind of awakening right now with this truth that you living in, your true calling, okay? And they know that you very a mature female with your emotions. You very balanced in your emotions. You could be a psychic. You can also be interpret dreams, okay? Very nice looking, easy on the eyes, okay? You very romantic type, okay? Let's get one for scared how accurate you are. Let me use this other deck. My deck. This is definitely had pertaining to some feminine energy. You could have been your community, your home, okay, that you could have stayed with in the past that was trying to work with this Aries to come up against you and steal this father's home, okay? And that's why they had to steal you with these, in the past, they could have been working with this person that could have been here on a dual citizenship with a CEO energy somewhere. Okay? Definitely a fire sign that you lived in a home with. Okay? Yep, they had these neighbors in with trying to attack you. And these neighbors that they was getting in with trying to attack you for this group, they are easily persuaded by dark energy, okay? They easily will perform for dark energies, okay? They not balanced. They let the dark energy take over and consume them. Okay, and you need not to sleep with this person, okay? You a Scorpio or they a Scorpio. I'm getting a number 13 out here. Do not sleep with them unprotected. They have something. Or they will catch something, okay, and bring it back your way. Or this, you could be the Scorpio. The universe has a plan for you, okay? Your ex-spouse try to take everything from you, okay? Something about a restaurant owner, you could be one or they're one, okay? Know that the universe have a bigger plan for you. They also could have been working with this female rapper that they knew from this family of 8, okay? Or they loveless ex-family members or friends. That's what I'm picking up on. Something about a pipe fitter as well. Military intelligence is out here. They know that you don't plan on living your life in fear. For what? Okay? Alright, for what? What you living your life in fear? You an upright citizen. What the hell you got? Like, these people be getting it twisted. You the one doing dark crap. You should be living your life in fear. Not no damn upright person. Get the hell on. Like, these people, all they live is on illusion. This buzz boy out here doing something, okay, with a white supremacist. Okay? Now they got somebody out here with heart issues. Okay? And whatever they was doing with an underage boy, okay, of the past, you have been found out. Okay? Whether you know it or not. Alright? Anything else, my divine? Yep, it's something about some people who work at a restaurant. Okay? These people currently up in the courts trying to lie about you. Currently. Like, currently, this is what they doing. Okay, for whatever they stole from your father, your biological father, and tried to steal from you. They currently up in the damn courthouse trying to lie right now on you. You don't even fool with these damn people. With a negative, a dark Virgo sign, a dark mother figure. They gonna be trying to lie and say the roommate did it. Whatever they did. Okay? They gonna try to blame somebody else for this. Alright? Somebody who be going to Atlanta, Georgia, or from there, know that you are ambitious and motivated. It's somebody you knew of the past, okay? Watching you somewhere, maybe on social media. All right, and a female ancestor handling all your ops currently, okay? These people in the court keep trying to lie on you with this negative mother figure, okay? They know it's a sacred gift today from the universe to you after they tried to snake you, okay? Just lying saying the roommate did it. Yeah, but it's all for what was left to you. Okay? Somebody who always going to the car wash, they know this person on this platform they trying to work with to slow you down. And this person with the white around their damn lips. Somebody named Greens. Somebody from Greens Point. Somebody from the north side. Yeah, it's definitely some Scorpio energy, a negative mother sign energy. Somebody from your hometown that was in with all this, okay? And all of them will pay, okay? They was using their family members to come up against you and then acting like trash, trying to compare themselves to somebody with class, all right? This could be a live streamer, okay? They're not going to survive whatever they've been tossing at you. This karmic female, she's not going to survive whatever's about to come back in return, okay? She's not going to be able to handle this. She not. Let me see what's going on with this tarot reader real quick. Remember, they scared how accurate you are. This tarot reader, my divine. They was, this was one of them tarot readers that was meeting up with them at the dorms or halls, or they could be their last name. Alright, and they was meeting up for game night, a date night out here. This old head tarot reader that be on YouTube, or what used to be, okay? And they thought they really could read you digitally and physically. They could have watched your social media. This a tarot reader that was meeting up with them on game night or date nights, and they was all watching your social media platforms. Remember, you had this person that was working with somebody other platform that you own to try to slow you down. They could have been meeting up in the dorms or halls somewhere, okay? And you could have asked one of these people of the past for help and they never gave it, okay? Or this tarot reader know that you asked one of these family members for help of the past and they never gave it. And this is who they tight with. Okay, this person that be having the white around their lips and mouth is the one that always be on these painkillers or muscle relaxers. Okay, they took out one of their ex-lovers. Yeah, this negative Taurus was the one that was sent in the past to get you to this mansion party. This is what they was trying to do. Yeah. Because they was trying to keep you silent about what you knew about it, okay? And they was going to act like it was a prank at this mansion party and tried to unalive you, okay? Saying it was a prank and it just went wrong, okay? They didn't want you to become a better person, okay? They wanted to end you. And they was working with this person of the past that could be this Aries that had ran over a lover, family, or friend. And they was trying to find a way to get up in your home at the time. And they was trying to use a male cousin from your mother's side to do it, to come in and unalive you in your home, acting like they was loving and caring towards you. This what the, yep. And they was trying to say it was going to be showtime for it, okay? Somebody from Topeka, Kansas could have been involved with a Pisces energy, a mother energy, a female energy, or this could be you, okay? These are different timelines of how these people walked in on you and your family members, okay? And what they was doing when they was there or around them. Or these could be people of the group of people that took your family member out, was trying to take over this property, as well as you being this cold pink child, okay? And it's breakthrough and awareness about everything that's been going on, and all those are involved, okay? And currently they are in the courts right now discussing about this property. Okay, they had the supremacists involved, all kinds of stuff. Okay, it's willy-nilly out here. You was asking for this help out here. They was not giving any kind of assistance. They was too busy working with this ex trying to take everything from you. Okay? They gonna blame it on this roommate, okay? It's some kind of digital evidence that they thought that they were hiding out here with this group. A CEO was even involved coming up against you of some kind of organization. Let me see if I can get some more clarification on that one. Who exactly the CEO is. Because the CEO come out quite often. Who's the CEO, my divine? Please and thank you. CEO, please. But these really was just different coven families and organizations trying to steal from you. Yeah. CEO, start with a J. Whoever this is, they've been trying to cloak. I guess they go to a petitioner. Yeah, this is some kind of judicial head, okay? The CEO of a judicial branch. I don't know how that would work. Or they know this CEO knows somebody that's a part of doing judicial misconduct in the community, as well as this banker. This banker could be the CEO of this bank, okay? That was part of putting this bank fraud on you. Yeah, they was trying to rob you. Yep, okay? This person who participated in a bank fraud, CEO. Let me use these other cards. Let's see. A lot going on. Them together right there. And you could be the shaman, angel, or healer, okay? That was this cold pink child that had this home left by a father figure. He could have been also a part of this coven families and organizations of the community. Alright, and this is how they knew about what he had. They seen him as having Starbucks, okay? Let's see. CEO, bank fraud. Yeah, okay. They was coming up on how they was gonna be the CEO, Jay, could have been working with him. A redhead female. okay, or this female they was gonna use to be you to go up into this bank to commit this fraud. Okay, they was trying to paint a picture. Okay, working with this two-faced false people, this couple. This main meal, okay, could have been a love of past or this privileged lady. Yeah, he was definitely working with this married couple and this old head. Okay, they was working with this person from Uganda because remember we had somebody from Africa, and here go Africa right here. Yeah, how they okay, so this African person could be having a certain job or over some kind of property management that they had to run this paperwork through. Okay, family room. It's empty because this is your home. But this, remember, it's empty because they sending this mail that's supposed to be getting reached to you. They sending it back, directing it for this older, mature male back to the home that was left to you. And you could be this main female. He was working with this main male behind your back. This could have been an ex-lover of yours, okay? And you supposed to receive this message, some kind of delivery, notification of some sort, when you was staying in this house that had blue curtains. They could have blue curtains to the window when you was staying there, okay? Or somebody who always claiming they like flowers, okay? But they roses really smell like boo-boo. That's what I'm hearing. They didn't want you, when you received this message, you would have been held in high honor, okay? And they didn't want this, but they was already expecting this to come, okay? And you being in held in hot. Remember, these are church going folks, so they're working with the church going folks. That's why the church back there with this younger female energy. She could be at least 28 to 30, late 20s, early 30s. Okay, she was working with this 33. Okay, and now got them in concern because whatever they doing, okay, them being tapped into. Okay, with a 38 to 40-year-old. And how they was trying to bring some kind of change about to steal this property and money or change the deed in their name, yep, to cause a thievery. Okay? Yeah, so they was working with somebody at the courts. They was going to file this stuff within the courts to take over this property that belonged to you that was given by the biological father, while also trying to cause your unalignment out here. Okay, with a group of 5, they could have also, 5 of them could have been burning candles on you through 5 parts of the day. Is also what I'm picking up on. Okay, one of them like white flowers. Okay, they like flowers, or they always in the church house. And they could also, one of them could have a purple tablecloth on something. Yeah, they was working with this married couple, trying to take you out. And they've been trying to do this since you've been a child. Remember, because you just cold pink baby. Okay? With somebody that could be a Pisces, or you could have been a Pisces child. Okay? You might have a fake birth certificate. You might be a Pisces. Okay? Some was supposed to be delivered when you turn 18. On March 18th or 19th is significant. Okay? Somebody March 18, 19, or 20 is significant, okay? Something is wrong with your birthday, okay? This could have been old lovers of the past that had old past nostalgia memories, okay? That seen even since you've been a child, you've been headed on this divine path. Remember, you've always been divinely protected because these people would not feed you that took you in, this married couple as a child. They was just too busy about fornicating and having lovers and spending money, okay? Material aspects is what drive them out because they wanted this sudden wealth, okay? When they got help from the community, remember you couldn't even trust the officials, okay, because they were part of these Coven families. And this married couple was always trying to stay hidden behind the backs in the background, okay. Anything else? You could have went to the bowling alley in the past with one of these people, okay. They knew that you have magical energy since a child. This community did too. Okay, and they've been using these spell books on you behind the scenes. Yep, they even went to the Vatican or the Pope to do something against you. Or the Vatican or the Pope know that your energy is magical, okay? Take it how it resonates. These people were trying to be cutthroat, okay? And they was using these different political power or branches of the community where it was the church in the highest pew to the lowest to try to attack you and run this magic on you. Working with these Aries you stayed in the home with, a dark energy, a father figure, okay, to know this candy maker. I'm also hearing one of these people is a candy licker, Okay? Anything else, my divine? Yeah, these was people a part of doing domestic terrorism in 8 different positions with this people hold 8 different positions in your community, or they could be that are very dark. Okay, these are 8 dark people holding positions, causing domestic terrorism against you for what was left by your father. That's what I'm saying. A part of these different covens and societies. He could have been, your father could have been a part of one of these societies as well. Okay, and this is what they did to him. Okay, and they was using these Bible verses to groom these little children, and they going to hell for it. These people are part of domestic terrorism. They was using a spell book with this sergeant on you somewhere. Okay, are you the sergeant? They was doing this too. Okay, and their regime ends with you. And this person that has an online store or shop, okay, is about to be shut down. That's what's working with this group, because they're realizing whoever this person with this online shop has been doing stuff to items when it gets sent to certain people working with this coven in the background. And this is somebody who could have had a host job of the past, that knows a Libra born on the 4th or 5th or 6th. Okay? Yeah, whoever that had his online shop, they working with these organization members. So when certain people ask for certain protection things through this, whoever this is that got this online shop, they poison you or putting bad stuff in there. You know what I mean? This is what they doing. Okay, or they could have been messing with like whatever bad products they make or produce. When it's sent to certain people, they gonna put something in it because you already on the list of theirs to try to make poison or sickly in order for whatever was left to you. Okay? Anything else? And this could be an online reader. Yep. Aquarius. Somebody who knew Tyreek of the past, they knew it was time to leave. Okay? Or knew you knew it was time to leave. Yeah, they trying to get this level to take you out. Working with a negative Cancer sign. They all mad because you speak the truth, because you the shaman, angel, or healer. You're not supposed to tell lies. So, whatever. Everybody doing what they supposed to do, I guess. Okay? They was working with this person that could be 47 to 50 out here. They came from this small town where a lot of people always end up coming up missing, 74, 75, born in them years. Yeah, there's definitely somebody you was in a resonance with. This could be this female energy that's always acting like a damn energy vampire, or masculine energy that's in his feminine energy. That's always acting like an energy vampire. Anything else? Anything else? What's the outcome, my divine, please, and thank you of all this? Everyone involved will pay, okay? Because that card flew down and that was sitting behind it. You better embrace this change coming. Military intelligence. You don't plan on living your life in fear with these people that you cut cords from. You could be biracial of them, that they were trying to get you a part of this judicial misconduct, and you letting go of things that no longer serve you, whether it's them trying to attack you through the course or whatever. Okay? All right? Let's see. Anything else, my divine? All right. Top of the deck. The devil has to answer to the Most High. We gonna be still out here healing. Don't work too hard. A female ancestor rocking with you. Remain street and book smart when it comes to these resident evils. And watch these off-duty police officers, okay? If this ex call or text, do not answer. And that these witches and warlocks been putting these heirs and bloodlines into homelessness and poverty to steal their money and property. They underestimated you. And now they in too deep. The spell broke, collective. And I'm going to leave it right there. You already know you're going to be back at it like a jackrabbit does.